let's add another artist to the catalog, you know? By popular demand, meaning I got one comment with one recommendation. React to Lucki next. So that's what we're doing. Lucki, he's put out like probably a couple thousand songs, honestly. If you consider all the leaks and everything, there's been at least like 2,000, maybe 3,000 songs that Lucki has put his name on. It's actually kind of crazy. I talked about this in the reactions with like, he just puts stuff out there and it's super admirable, but Lucki spams this, bro. He is the definition of that. It's super subjective, obviously, but like, you know, they take one person, they give them an hour and they say, create the most perfect clay pot or cup or whatever that you could possibly make. And then they give another group an hour and it's create as many clay cups as you can. And the people who created as many as they can, you were able to pick the more perfect clay cup out of those than the people who tried to make the perfect one. So you just spam it, throw stuff at the wall, see what sticks, and eventually you get something right. And Lucki is like the definition of that. Like, even if 1 out of 100 of his songs are good, he has more good songs than most other artists. But I have a nostalgic connection to this song. More than I do with basically any other Lucki song. I don't think I have a nostalgic connection to any other one. This one, this melody is just, this is not just by popular demand. I want to react to Lucki. I love this song. And it's about time I re-added it back into my playlists since I got off Apple Music and switched it over to YouTube Music.
My band should've won.
This is probably gonna be chill reactions. Like, I'm gonna react to every artist differently. I'm not about to go crazy.
Bitch, I'm occupied. I'm not the mother guys. I'm the one that caught that Geo and no love.
Oh, he was so different.
Drama time, every dollar mine. I know them retweets ain't worth catching the slug. Hey, yo, man's a bitch, yo, man's a hoe to make your homies. Y'all deep as fuck, but you probably better off lonely. No second extra like Supreme, I got it on me. Bitch,
oh, yeah.
I'm
so happy I got to Lucki. I'm gonna be working.
Hey, it's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready? Here we go.
Dude, we used to bump this in school. This is so retarded, this song, I also have nostalgic connection to this one. Shaggy's. That's what we were being. Because there's a strip club named Shaggy's, but not really. That never existed. We just made that lore up on this. Let's maybe action. React some Lucki. This song sucks, but yeah, we were on this. Shout out to Nick, by the way, the violent one, the short, like violent. You know, people are gonna take offense to this. Lucki used to be so much better. I added this right. Okay, cool. You know what? This is actually the perfect song to have while like working. So much of Lucki's discography is like that. Already, bro. Already. He took no time at all to develop a style and run with it. This song right here, bro. There's so much to study from this song. This one I'm about to play right now. This is a song that if you're a musician, you gotta.
Hold up.
This is masterful.
This
song can really make you float if you let it. This already sounds like today's Lucki. Man, even from the beginning, he had so much, like, he had his own style. That was always such a respectable thing about Lucki. If you can't get into him, you don't see it. But if you can let the music move you, there's nobody else like him, truly. He really does have his own style, and he leans into it so much more than so many other artists. Man, it's hard to put people onto Lucki who don't listen to this kind of stuff. It's not that it's not that it's a good idea to even put them on like that. This is degenerate music, but it's my type of music. He's already sounding super monotone, but you know what? That's actually totally okay. Because so many artists would see that as a bad thing. They want to change. Lucki just unapologetically is like, I fuck with my sound, so I'm doing this. And then he goes in with 100% confidence. And it's the same attitude that he has of going like, you don't understand this, but I'm confident in this, so give it a chance. Allow it to enter your mind, worm its way into your brain, and see afterwards how it makes you feel, and you can let it out. But once you let it in, it sticks with you. Then it starts to click after that. But they're very different in that they both lean on two totally different things. because Yeat's weakness is his lyrics. And that's why he is getting better with lyrics. That's because he faces his weakness. So it's like respectable, but that's not his natural talent. His natural talent is his energy. It's his capacity to take his voice and use it as an instrument. But Lucki is the opposite. Lucki relies heavily, and he would not be successful without this. He relies heavily, regardless of what people might want to say or not, on his lyricism. He is actually a lyrical prodigy. He doesn't show it like that, but he has subtle but super, super clever lyricism. People who come from the outside, just looking from the outside in, I want you to look at these other artists and pretend you're them in the studio. How would you make music? What would you say? What the things they say are easy to come up with. They're easy to come up with on a freestyle. He has found an in-between, like, impossible balance of freestyling and actually making songs. And it's like the kind of like lunch table freestyle type of thing where he could be there and make a whole song with a hook and verses and repeating himself over and over and over again. You don't do that in freestyles. You don't make a hook and then, you know, have a chorus and repeat and have a bridge and all that stuff. But he does all that while freestyling. Like, he'll make a song like that. That's what it sounds like. It's a totally different aesthetic. So he can remove the energy from his voice, play into it, and lean heavily on the subtle, like, actual brilliance of his lyrics. Because his lyrics, they're like a Lil Wayne-esque in a way, because they, with such few words, he's able to provide so much imagery, actually. It's just a shame or not a shame, depending on how you want to look at it, because maybe he never would have ended up being Lucki if this wasn't the case, but he really is a lyrical prodigy stuck in the body of an addict. Listen to Lita, if you want to know what I mean. L-I-T-A. It's not my favorite song, but if you want to hear what I'm describing, listen to Lita.
All that bark and I said you, I'ma pull off, what's the issue? Hollywood Hills with a Glock and a rental. Live by what I said, if I caused that I meant to. She do what I said, it could all be so simple. Who you came with, I'ma rob you and him too. Easy money, never been a fraud till I went through.
He's a lyrical prodigy. Stuck in the body of an addict.
Wake up, filthy.
Now this song, this sounded familiar. This could not have been intentional. Just listen. No, not that one. Damn it, that gave it away. Okay. Oh well, it should still be this. Bro, he doesn't... Where's the ending of it? Dude, I don't understand. Why is it so hard to find the ending of this? I guess we're just gonna go through the whole OST. Right. Oh, this one's fire. This is the part that pays attention. That's the part that you gotta remember. And that I had playing, looping in my brain, because I had action replay, so I had the star on God mode all the time, like going through hella levels, so this was immediately familiar to me.
Wake up, filthy.
Why did that take so long to find? Oh, I didn't even show it on the... It's in this. This is an old Playboi Carti song from back in the SoundCloud days. 4 bands or something like that. From the glory days. 5, 8, 6, 7, 8 bands. For another day, goddamn. This one's in here because I'm just so confused what the engineer was doing with this one. I can't imagine what kind of... Do you hear this? This has got to be a joke, right? The engineer must have been trolling and sent it to him, and he's like, oh, I'm so geeked up. Oh, this is fire. Why am I listening to this?
Damn,
that song is so
where'd you
troll.
find this?
I'm gonna add it.
Remember a place with cold bologna, hot potato, they can't hold me.
I don't remember this guy.
Like I'm holy.
I fuck with his beat selection so much. That's such a huge thing with artists when they pick simple beats, but also really good beats and style on them.
Yo. Ay, my soul, I'm my mama kid. Ay.
No, actually, to find beats like this, you know how many beats you have to sit through in the studio? You know how many hours you have to numb your brain and how many times you have to like force your mind into like a palate cleanser to not let what you just heard that's stimulating your mind in the moment and your brain is like turning into mush because you've just been in the studio song after song after song after song. In order to find these beats, in order to go through the simple same beat over and over and over again, but this one's slight subtle differences just make it stand out from the rest. That is a kind of dedication that artists can have to bring out their greatness that people, the fans, the listeners would never, ever, ever notice. They'd never notice it. It's a completely thankless job to do that kind of thing, and I see it in Lucki's music. So,
not playing politics with Obama now. Let's get back to them codes and shit. Yo.
And the fact that he gives it his all, like the fact that he puts in effort to these songs, he's not just clocking in. It is just clocking in. It is just spamming songs out there. But it's this like deep, intentional, deliberate kind of spam, even spamming into his mind that it's like, you know what, I'm listening to spam, but I respect it because that's what he went through in the studio. No palate cleanser. He just, I'm not fucking with this one. Show me the next one, to the producer in the studio. Constantly until you find a gem, and then you give it your all every single time, and just do that for years and years and years, and you end up with his discography. It's super respectable. I don't like most of his songs, but I respect it. Dude, this song is so fire. I'm so happy that like, I'm blessed because this stuff, making music like this, takes a toll on your brain. So in a sense, it's kind of like an honorable self-sacrifice because he's going through all of these, essentially creating the songs in his head and then abandoning it and then creating the next song and then abandoning it so that we get the cream of the crop, you know? Kind of, like we get, that's why he spams so much because it's like he went through a lot of suffering in that. So he wants to share some of that with us. So we're not getting just the cream of the crop. We're getting a little bit extra, you know? But hey, you know, for your sacrifice, that's crazy dedication. That's a crazy strategy to go through. Because the strategy of just going through the cream of the crop is the obvious one. It's just, oh, I want my discography to be perfect. I don't want anybody to dislike any of my songs. I don't want anyone to criticize any of it and all that stuff and have bad things to say about it. But to be able to go in and try to, because, you know, what I'm saying is I'm in the studio a lot, and all these guys want to make these beats that have all these crazy beat switches and all these like complicated, weird things that like ARPs on like all these VSTs that nobody's ever even heard of and all these different sounds. But when someone goes in with a strategy of, you know what, I'm just going to make a simple beat. I'm going to rap on a simple beat. I'm going to make a simple song because it's evergreen. Those, you look at all like the greatest songs ever made, like the legendary songs, they're not all these fancy, complicated, whatever. They're just like some simple pop, simple rap, some simple like Shook Ones, Mob Deep, like that kind of thing. It's like very, very simple every single time. That's always how it goes. So going with the strategy of trying to create evergreen songs that are like legendary and last forever like that, and don't have to rely on anything else other than just clicking with people. I respect it so much because I never see it. I never see it of any of these guys. They all just want to go fast money. They want to have a song that goes viral because it stands out, because it's like super innovative and it's at the next level. But the real innovation is going, screw that. I'm just going to make a good song. I'm just going to make a song that people will like resonate with. Look, this is the same philosophy right here. When an artist has good beat selections, like I used to brag about like, oh, this artist, Travis Scott, Chief Keef, these people, like they all have like great beat selections, and people would go like, but that's the producer doing that. No, they're working it, bro. That is on the artist. The artist puts their name behind there. The producer could do like a Mike Will Made It type thing, a DJ Khaled type thing, all these different Benny X. Like they could be an artist with it and take the lead and direct the project. They can direct, Metro Boomin did this and all these, like they can direct the rappers, you know, and be the primary artist of the album if they wanted to. But it's these guys that, no one's stopping them from doing this. It's these guys that are going through and saying, no, I like this beat, I don't like this beat. And that's an oversimplified version of saying it because people don't see that in the studio, but you know what? I'll stream in the studio and I'll show you guys. It is mind-numbing work actually to do that.
Need you to come my way. I'm going out my mind.
Thank you, Lucki, for frying your brain, albeit rolling the odds to see if you can create a, you know, a song that just transcends your entire career, because that's what the strategy is when you make simple beats like that. But for our enjoyment, thank you for destroying yourself in the process. Because that really is what it takes to have this kind of beat selection with the number of songs in his discography to go through all that.
This is a certified hood classic.
He probably has like permanent problems with like different fears, like fear of death. He probably has problems that are permanent and will stick with him, and it will take a miracle to get rid of, that he doesn't attribute to this, that he doesn't realize. Like, he can't connect the dots and go, oh, it came from frying my brain like that. This thing would create problems. It would. It is a sacrifice. This song is already developing a bit of nostalgia in my mind, by the way. Even though it's stupid. This is a stupid song, but I might have to add this one actually.
Cause I let her, she in his pockets because I let her. Yo, pull a lever, the seats is, pull a lever, the seats is leather.
This is the best Lucki song.
My ex be fans of me when
I'm gonna be like super authentic for all my reactions. I'm not gonna be going super hype, super crazy. It's gonna be different for different artists. But Lucki is not the kind of guy who I can usually, depending on the situation, but in just chilling in my room alone, I'm not gonna be getting super hyped for this stuff. I'm just chilling. I'm just working. I'm just be working.
that I got real, you ran on me 2 months ago, couldn't stand me. Now she wanna be a part of my fan.
I'm gonna be real, I heard this song too many times already. I heard it yesterday in Ishan's car. Like, everyone plays this song, bro. They can't get enough of this song. I don't think it's bad. I think it's alright. I think most of the songs that I'm showing are better than that.
Make that shit back, kid, is easy to me.
It's not mixed
She thinks she teasing me.
how I want it to be mixed, but I can't get enough of this melody.
So I know that is real.
Oh, this is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. It just, it clicks with me for some reason.
I went through a drought, she really love me. I'm a bad bitch, I buy a pint of water, you hear me? Copy. Yo, hey, I went through a drought, she really love me. I'm a bad bitch, a purse, so I buy a pint of water. I made an empire all by myself, climb where to go, but I gotta find myself. Wanna give me all of you, but I gotta find myself. That's how you gon' die, because you trust niggas. They crazy, but when you love them, then you stuck with them. Codeine the blood thicker, what the fuck you sold before?
That's how you gonna die, because you trust Nick. I'm not streaming on. I'm streaming on Twitch. Fuck it. Why not? That's how you gonna die, because you trust Negroes. I gotta circumvent it, right? I'm not trying to get banned. That's how you gonna die, because you trust Negroes. When you love them, then you stuck with them. Codeine the blood thicker. Dude.
That's how you gon' die, because you trust niggas. They crazy, but when you love them, then you stuck with them. Codeine the blood thicker, what the fuck you sold before?
Wake up, filthy.
Oh, this is one of my favorites. I just love this melody.
Hey, who need you to tell them you to go? I was just racing, pouring up the problems I was facing. Higher than the ones that didn't make it. Lean tastes better in a spaceship.
You know, I don't trust niggas, don't love niggas, I don't even fucking hug niggas. I fucked with you, but fucking nigga, I'm done with you. And in the crib, like, fuck this damn hoe.
Can I get rid of those endings?
She getting prettier since I first met her. I gave her my heart with her. I ain't time out, ain't no bitches. I'm a young rag nigga in the Bentley.
Yeah, you could hear it in this song. It sounds like his mouth is foaming up and he's just like ODing in the middle of the song.
So get whatever you want. It's a lot, don't tell him it's for me.
He sounds like a bulldog, like drooling, trying to rap.
I'm on rockstar drugs, pop star bitches, G.I. Joe guns.
Second half, I like the first half. I like it for the first half.
She want me to leave her.
I don't like this
I
melody.
do better all by myself. Touch they so they gave me the key. I got them hanging from my belt.
Everything melds together so well.
Pretty girl scared when she see me sleep.
The 808s are really nice and everything else is really nice.
Saving my life in these Jeeps.
So he saves it. He picks
So
it
that
up.
you don't know me either. So geeked out, you would think it's
Oh, that's sick.
Okay. I'm in a.
I love this one. This is one of my favorites.
I'm in the lamb truck who's stopping me. I miss that slut, that's probably a slime with a snake, no op with me. Hellbound niggas in the car with me. Hey, in the belly of the beast, but I made it sick. The princess, I gave her Rick. Hide my cup, cause they on my dick. She hurt my feelings and it made us rich.
Bitch, still talk to him smart.
I turn her up to a pack. Her best friend told her she better get.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that Made in Tokyo, send it to Gwinnett when I'm finished. Like that, whatever that was.
Get back.
I forgot the name of the song.
Okay. Hey, I turn her hoe to a pack. Her best friend told her she better get back.
And this is actually the best Lucki song right here. This is in my playlist, Legendary Anthems. I have 4 songs in here. This is one of them.
Icy, I'm so sick of you.
My brother just another me. Hey. My brother just another me. They want like fuck the clout. We don't link when we in it. We don't link when we out of. Yo, my brother just another me. Hey. My brother just another me. They want like fuck the clout. We don't link when we in the city. We don't link when we out of town. Track hoe race through the city. In the tent like Obama in town. He day one, but he kinda fishy. My brother just another me.
There's no point in reacting to this song. I've heard it so many times, and I will continue to play it so many times. Cool. I'm done with the whole artist discography. I'm not interested in going to listen to all 2,000 songs, whatever that he released. Those are the ones I remember. Those are the ones I like. Goodbye, guys.